Join me on a journey to embrace your Kavela life. So coming into our yin practice in child's pose. Observing the breath, just noticing, not forcing anything. Extending the arms forward, coming into extended child's pose. And feel free to widen the knees if that feels comfortable for you. Just be really comfortable here in your child's pose. Noticing any tension, resistance. Begin to push that breath towards those areas where you're feeling a little tight or uncomfortable. Allow the breath to flow and relax you. Being grateful for the breath. And slowly float up to tabletop. And coming to stack the shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Just moving through some cat-cows here, tucking the toes, let the belly drop. Lift the chest, exhale around. And just moving freely with your breath. And finding gratitude in the breath, a sign that you are alive and anything is possible. Maybe start to come into some hip circles here, just moving to the right. More times. Bringing some movement into the wrists as well. And then let's reverse it, going over to the left side for 4. Just softening. And come back to center. And just bring the big toes together, let the heels drop. Hips come to heels, coming into a seated position. We're just gonna take some circles here with the wrists, maybe close the eyes, and just going in whatever direction feels good. And then just reversing that. And taking the palms to the knees. Let's just bring some movement into the neck. Just gently swaying from side to side. And then if and when you're ready, maybe start to come into a full circle. And then reverse that. Noticing how the shoulders are feeling, the neck. And finishing up. Come back to center, and let's take those palms, walk them out, come back into your tabletop. Stacking the hips over the knees, coming into our melting heart. Walk those arms forward as far as you can. And then when you can't anymore, start to lower the heart towards the ground. Start to feel the shoulders opening, the chest, the upper back. Keeping the hips over the knees. Search for that edge, that point of resistance. Where maybe you feel tension and maybe uncomfortable but never pain, and just hold and breathe. Allow the body to do its magic. Being extra gentle today. Grateful for our bodies and all that our bodies allow us to do. Deep inhale through the nose. And exhale, let it go. Allow that chest to drop a little deeper. And slowly let's release, lowering the forearms, the elbows, slide onto the belly. Taking the arms, circle them around, palms to the sky. And turn the head to the right side, grounding that left ear. Feel a gentle neck stretch here. And let the shoulders relax. Let the legs fall away. allow the body to totally let go. And gently turn the head to center and then over to the opposite side, over to the left, grounding that right ear. And maybe noticing the sensations in the upper back, the neck, the shoulders. Relax the jaw, the face. Inhaling and exhale, let it go. Let that tension, stress, just give yourself permission to let it go. And gently bring the head back towards center. Slide the arms forward, overhead. Palms facing down. Let that forehead touch. Feel a nice stretch from the crown down to the tailbone, through the spine. And slowly from here, let's make our way into our Sphinx pose. So walking the elbows underneath the shoulders, staying nice and light in the forearms, the palms. Take the legs mat's width, focusing on the lower back here. Relaxing the upper body. Keep the gaze straight ahead or close the eyes. Relax the legs, all the muscles in the body. And puff the chest forward, lift through the crown. And try to stay nice and relaxed in the neck, the shoulders. Maybe bend the knees, start to float. Bring the two big toes together. So it's just optional. If you feel like you're working here to do this, just keep the legs grounded. Try to stay in that nice, relaxed place. Continue to puff the chest forward and lift through the crown. At the same time, taking the intensity out. So kind of soften. Again, practice isn't about pushing or forcing anything. Just kind of let your body take control and do what it needs to do. If you want to transition into seal, start to slowly lift the elbows, the forearms. And just be mindful that the shoulders stay relaxed. Noticing where those sensations travel to in the body. The back. Stay with your breath. And if you're in seal, let's slowly lower the forearms, the elbows coming down, back into Sphinx pose. Let the chest come all the way down, slide the palms outside the chest. Maybe start to bring those legs in. Moving extra slow, make your way into your extended child's pose. Stretch it all out. Inhale, let's float up to tabletop. We're going to make our way into our downward facing dog. So taking the toes, lift those knees, gently float the hips up to the sky. And taking whatever movements you need to, pedaling those heels. And then finding stillness here, maybe move the head up and down, just releasing any tension that's building up there. Maybe start to turn the head. And make sure to Draw the shoulder blades down the back, coming into stillness. Walking the palms towards the feet. And just for a little bit, we're going to come back into our ragdoll. Maybe just checking in again, seeing how you feel. Maybe a little looser in the lower back, the shoulders, the upper back. Notice, check in where you're feeling that tension, resistance, maybe the lower body. And keep the knees nice and soft. And then let's release. Let's give that lower body some attention. So walking the palms forward, come back. Let's come into our plank pose. And back into downward facing dog. And float the right leg up to the sky. Bend the knees, stack the hip. And step 2, dragon. Low lunge. And let that left leg slide behind you. Stack the right knee over the right ankle. So coming into our low lunge first. Allow the upper body to totally relax. Take any weight out of the arms, the palms. Allow that torso to rest on that right thigh. Let the head just relax, the neck. And then bring your awareness to the hips. Let those hips drop. Drawing the breath deep into the lungs. Exhale, let it go. So feel free to go into your lizard pose if you'd like. Just stay here, that's totally fine. Same benefits. So just listen to your body. Do what you feel you need today. If you're coming into lizard, walk that right foot out to the outside. Walk that right palm inside the right foot. And start to let that left leg slide back, or maybe tuck the toes, maybe coming into forward and back. Maybe you're standing up on the palms, or ground that left leg. Maybe roll onto the outer edge of that right foot, opening up that right hip, that knee. Maybe lower to the forearms. So just do what feels right for you today. And try to stay connected with your breath here. Feel free to go into your twisted lizard, grounding that left forearm. Start to turn the torso into that right knee. Notice where those sensations shift. Being grateful for that edge, that point of resistance. Even though you might feel uncomfortable, be grateful to have the body telling you what it needs. Maybe float that arm up, maybe wrap the arm around, opening the chest to the sky. If you're in that twist, start to slowly make your way back to center. Taking a couple of deep breaths here. And let's slowly make our way out of the lizard back to dragon. Walk that right foot in. Frame the foot. Taking a counter stretch those hips back, coming into your forward fold half split. Nice calm breath here. As you breathe calmly, consider one part of your body for what you are especially grateful. Let's walk the hands forward, come back to low lunge. Dragon, those left toes, step to plank pose. Maybe right to down dog, or if you want, flow through a chaturanga. Meeting in down dog, and just notice how that right leg feels, that right side of the body, the hip compared to the left. And let's float that left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Bend the knees, stack the hip. Into the child's step through for dragon. Find that alignment. Left knee over the left ankle. Slide that right leg back. And taking some breaths here. Whenever you're ready, go for lizard on this side. If you did on the other, walking that left foot out, left palm in, and taking whatever variation you'd like. Maybe tucking the toes, moving forward and back. Maybe grounding that right leg. Maybe the forearms come down. Feel free to go for your twist here, grounding the right arm. Start to turn the torso into the left thigh. Maybe that left arm floats up. Maybe the arm wraps around and spiral open that left shoulder. You can always take that left palm to the left knee, just gently press that left knee open. Whenever you had enough in your twist, just come back to center, taking some deep breaths here. Come back to the palms. Start to walk that left foot in. Coming back to dragon, low lunge. And then gently shift hips back, coming into your forward fold half split. Taking a little counter stretch here. And finding gratitude for any aspect of your life or talent you hold that you appreciate. And let's slowly start to come back to dragon. Tucking those right toes, step to your plank. And go right down dog, or if you want to take a chaturanga here, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. And 2 breaths. And let's walk those feet towards the hands. Coming back to our forward fold. Feeling the feet grounding here. And just notice how your feet feel connecting, grounding you. Find gratitude for your feet and all the adventures they take you on. Court. And slowly let's start to bend those knees, lowering the hips all the way down, coming to a seated position. And from here, extend the legs out. Just shake out the legs a little bit. Feel the sits bones grounding. And then bend those knees. Take the hands to the feet. And start to make your way into a forward fold. Straightening the knees. So avoid pulling on the feet. Just be gentle here. Feel the connection to your body. Maybe going a little deeper into the fold. And find stillness here. Allow the breath to flow from your toes, the soles of your feet, the ankles, the shins, up the hamstrings, to the glutes, the lower back, the hips, the mid back, the upper back, the shoulders, the neck, the crown. The biceps, the triceps, the elbows, the forearms, the wrists, the palms, each finger, your fingertips back to your toes. And slowly release, let those palms walk up the legs. Taking the palms behind you, let's just come into a little counter stretch, taking our reverse plank, so pointing the toes. Inhale, lift the hips up, open the heart, open the chest. Exhale, slowly lower down. From here, bending the knees. Let's start to bring those arms forward, palms up to the sky. Grateful for all the gifts your practice brings you. And exhale, slowly lowering down, rolling onto your back. Let the knees float right into the chest. And give yourself a big hug here. Grateful for all that you are. And just being yourself. Let's take the palms to the knees and just start to make those circles going into the right, maybe 4 times. And then reversing it, going to the left. Let's come right into our happy baby, taking the arms inside the thighs, peace sign fingers wrap around the big toes. Flex the soles of the feet up to the sky, open the hips. Holding here, shoulder blades grounding the shoulders, the lower back. The hips are open. Maybe rock from side to side. Maybe coming into a straddle, start to gently straighten the knees, feeling a nice stretch in the inner thighs, the legs. Keeping those shoulders grounded, the neck relaxed, the jaw. Slowly start to bring those feet together. Release yogi toe grip. Float the arms up overhead. Let those legs come into a diamond shape for Sapta Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Bend the elbows, cactus the arms, palms to the sky. Gently let the knees fall to the earth. Feeling really open here in the hips, the shoulders, the chest, the heart. Allow each finger to connect with the earth, opening up the palms. And close the eyes. And whenever you're ready, go right into Shavasana, extending the legs, open the arms. As you come into your Shavasana, try to find stillness here in the body and mind. Try to avoid movement. Just be still, just be totally present in the moment. Feel free to stay in your Shavasana as long as you'd like. If you'd like to join me in closing out your practice, gently start to bring your awareness back. Bring some movement into the toes, the fingers, the hands, the feet. Inhale, float the arms up overhead. Bend the knees. Gently roll onto your side. Just taking some breaths here. Slowly, whenever you're ready, make your way back to a comfortable seated position. And sitting up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders back. Keep the eyes closed, closing out with 3 cleansing breaths. Big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. And thank yourselves for starting your day in a positive and healthy way. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. And really, really brings me true joy just leading you through your practice. So thank you so much. Always sending you peace, happiness, love, and joy. Peace in the heart, peace in the words, and peace in your mind. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.
I hope you enjoyed your journey today. If you would like to see new classes, please remember to subscribe, like, visit our website at kavelalife.com, become a member on our Patreon account. By becoming a member, it allows us to create new classes. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Kavela Life. Thank you so much. Namaste.